Hello Taurus, Elsie here with a bonus read. How are you, my bow gang? I hope you're well. Thank you so much for clicking here. Let's find out what's going on for you, Taurus. Just going to use the tarot and bonus reads, of course. I read for the current energy or the future energy. We're not digging into anything from the past. Let's find out what's going on for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you are brand new here, I hope you'll stay. There is a subscription button down in the bottom right-hand corner of this little box where I live. Welcome to the shenanigans if you're new. And if you are the ride or die, welcome back. Tell me what's going on for Taurus, please. What do we need to know about Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? The Knight of Cups is here. Something that's been taking a while, possibly. We've got the Six of Pentacles. Somebody's been waiting for reciprocal energy. What is this about here? The Queen of Cups. It's emotional reciprocal energy. I want to say that there's someone here, like a situation that you've been giving to, that I feel has been taking a really long time, Taurus. And I don't know that you're really disappointed about that, but the Six of Pentacles is telling me that, I want to say though that you're probably putting in more than they are. Look, you know, when I see the Six of Pentacles, yes, it can be reciprocal energy, but I see one giving to another. I don't see the other one giving back. I don't see the exchange of anything. It feels like when you stop talking, they stop talking. Or when you stop putting energy in, they stop putting energy in. So nobody's in the pursuit. I think you're sitting here in this emotional energy here waiting. Like it feels like it's taking a really long time to come to fruition, that you've given all you're going to give at this time to whatever the situation is. Maybe it's a job interview, maybe it's work, maybe it's a friendship, maybe it's something romantic. But it feels like the Queen of Cups being here, it feels like I feel like somebody here knows that they've been depleted before. I always get worried when I see the Queen of Cups show up by herself because she's a person who doesn't usually drink first, usually is giving everything away. But it almost feels like with the Six of Pentacles, you've actually learned restraint. You've learned to hold back. Hold back your emotional energy, your intuitive energy. It's almost like you're learning to feel things out rather than all of a sudden give and give and give and give to the situation. But I feel like it's stalled. It feels like there's no conversation right now, or something is moving really slow. It does feel like there is feelings here on your side for sure. Maybe kind of deep feelings, or you have a feeling about the situation. And I feel like it's stopped. It's like there was conversation and then it stopped. Or you gave to the situation and then it stopped, is what it feels like here. Something is taking a while. It feels like it could be somebody that you're attracted to or somebody that you felt you had a really good exchange with, and now you're sort of confused as to why there's nothing. It feels like the Eight of Cups is all of a sudden somebody pulled away and detached, and you're not really sure why. You're not really sure why this person isn't giving to the situation right now. But it does feel like it's new. Like it doesn't feel like this is someone that you've known before. It does feel like it's new because the Knight of Cups is here. It's like it is something you have feelings for. It's something, it feels like, oh, I thought that was going really good. How come all of a sudden we're just detached in our energy now? Tell me more. We've got the Ten of Swords, detached. Something has been released. The end of something. So I want to say that you think it's the end. That you're like, okay, well, I guess they weren't interested. And they felt like they were interested. Like I felt the Knight of Cups energy from them. I felt romantic energy. I felt sort of, you know, some sort of feeling under the surface. And this could be platonic. It doesn't have to be romantic because the Six of Pentacles is here. Platonic energy, energy of giving and receiving. So it does feel like that you thought that there were feelings, or maybe that you felt something, and then all of a sudden it's crickets. Ten of Swords. Now you're out there alone. Should I just release the feelings that I have? Should I just release it, or what's going on here? We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like you've decided that you're not going to beat yourself up about it, Taurus, because I feel like you were sort of in, or maybe on the verge of an emotional spiral, feeling like maybe you weren't enough, or there must have been something wrong that you said, or I don't think it's you. I don't think it's you at all. The Five of Wands in the reverse is, it's okay, because I'm not in for competition. If this person wants to go off and find two cups, they can. You're not that invested right now. I feel like there was a good exchange between you, and it felt like it was good conversation, but it was pentacle-like. Maybe we talked about work. Maybe that's why it feels like it's new, like it feels like a first meeting, you know, the pleasantries that you go through getting to know somebody. But it feels like it escalated quickly and you felt a real attachment to this person. But then all of a sudden, you know, maybe they're just detached and you haven't heard from them for a while. Someone here has decided that, you know what, I'm no longer going to wait around. Maybe this person's released me already. I'm no longer going to wait around. Tell me why the Six of Pentacles is here. We have the Devil, but you can't let it go. You felt a real connection to this person. It feels like you're connected to them, or like you don't want to let it go. The Devil isn't giving me negative vibes. It's giving me the vibes of I feel like I can't let it go. I can't stop thinking about it. Even if I do decide to release it, I can't stop thinking about it. Tell me about the Devil. We have the High Priestess. Yeah. It's almost like something in your intuition is telling you, but what about it? It was a good connection. So why aren't they acting? What's going on here? That you felt you were giving them the kind of energy that you felt they were giving you. So what's going on here? I don't understand. We've got the King of Pentacles. So that's your energy, Taurus. It feels like you're trying to sort of go over it in an analytical way. You're trying to focus on you, focus on your pentacle world. It feels like it's in the back of your mind, though, that it's something sort of that you can't stop thinking about. And I'm not going to say it's really obsessive. I don't think that's what it is. But I feel like it's like an attachment to your energy that you really thought you had a great connection with this person and it didn't work. Tell me why the Queen, or tell me why the Knight of Cups is here. What's going on with this person? I feel this is a joker you're dealing with. I mean, let's say joker. But I feel like this is the person you're dealing with. Somebody who's maybe a water sign, possibly. They could be a water sign here. Tell me about, and maybe you connected in water signs. Maybe you have water placement and maybe you don't know they have a water placement. So then it would be a psychic connection or an energetic connection, right? Tell me about this Knight of Cups. Oh. The Emperor. I stalled for a moment, like I stopped for a moment to think about that. The Emperor is here, the Knight of Cups. The Seven of Wands is here. There is, in fact, a little bit of defensive energy from the Emperor. Tell me one more. Give me one more card here. The King of Wands. So there was an attraction here. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. There was an attraction here. There was a romantic connection here. And I feel like somebody wants to take their shot, but it also feels like this person, it's like you activated their solar plexus chakra. It feels like you activated something within them that they don't usually feel. And I feel like the Emperor is somebody who isn't going to rush in. They're not somebody who's going to jump in. They are an Aries energy, but because the Emperor is grown and has a lot of wisdom and also has a lot of things that they're carrying, so a lot of responsibilities. This person is someone who has stability, who has security, possibly businesses, or maybe they're, higher up in a corporate position. This is somebody who doesn't usually rush in. This is the person who's like, if it's mine, it'll be there when I'm ready for it. So I don't think that you're crazy. I think that there was a connection here. I feel like this person was attracted to you. I feel like they know you were attracted to them, but 7 wands and 1 is 8. It does feel like that this person, things will move forward here. It feels like this person is going to take their shot. So why are they silent? Like, why are they quiet? What's the stall? Tell me about the Emperor, please. We've got the Knight of Wands. They don't want you to think that they're just here for the passion. They want something a little more stable than just passion. That's why they feel like they have to hold back. The moon is in the release, but they're about to reveal something to you. They're about to tell you, like they're about to reveal that they are very attracted to you. So that tells me that you will hear from them again. It feels like they were in the moon energy, not really sure what to do. Is this really how I think it is? Because don't forget that the moon is things that are in the dark, right? I'm not really sure. I can't make a decision. It's like things are not as they seem. Like maybe the Emperor was doing the same questioning as you were. Was there a connection here? I'm not really sure. But I feel like something is about to be revealed here because the moon in the reverse is the sun. The Emperor is sort of having a revelation or a breakthrough, realizing that maybe that's what this was. But maybe I need to take it slow. The Knight of Pentacles is the one who's very analytical and slow, right? But this is the Prince Charming is what this one is. The Knight of Pentacles is the Prince Charming. So this isn't the one who's going to jump on it. They're not going to be the love bomber. This Emperor is somebody who's moving slow, who's interested in something long term. There's 10 Pentacles on here. Yeah, there's 10 Pentacles on here. And so I feel like this person is someone who's looking for a long-term person, and that's why they're not rushing in. So they're not interested in rushing in. In fact, I feel like they're holding back a little, and they're sort of maybe talking to their friends about you or getting advice from their friends about what to do next. I feel like the Emperor might be someone who's been single for a while or sort of in the dark as it pertains to dating, I want to say. And now you've awoken something in this Emperor. I'm just looking at this energy here, right? It feels like you've awoken something in the Emperor, and they're also not sure why they feel so attracted to your emotional energy or to your energy. So I feel like this Emperor sees you as someone who is who has worth, someone who knows their worth, someone who is really intelligent, an intellectual, who is really being careful about who they give their pentacle to. There's someone who is moving slow. This Prince Charming over here is moving slow. Princess Charming, whatever it is. But the King of Pentacles here tells me that this person does have sort of a psychic connection to you. And maybe it freaked them out just a little bit. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Because I feel like you're like, meh, this person doesn't want me. I thought they were a good connection. I thought we had a connection. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I was reading more into it than there was. I don't think you were. But I feel like this Queen of Cups here, yeah, it's like the Ace of Swords is like I feel like you're sort of, you get out of your emotions and you're like, okay, well, you know, maybe this person just wasn't into me. Maybe they just weren't attracted to me. You start making analytical, factual clarity for yourself. You say, okay, well, that's fine. Like maybe they just weren't into me. It feels like this Queen of Cups, though, it feels like with this Queen of Cups and the Ace of Swords, it's like you keep thinking about them and the emotional connection that you had to them. Because although it was a short conversation, I feel like something grew here just a little bit, right? Like it surprised you, because I don't think you were looking for this when it showed up. And the Page of Cups is here saying that all of a sudden, boop, your heart chakra opens. And I don't think that you expected it. I feel like this person just sort of dropped into your life. I don't know where you met them, but it feels like we had conversation and I felt a connection as well. And then all of a sudden this person's underground. I don't hear from them. We do have the Fool, and you were ready to jump in. You were ready to say, well, maybe I've met my person. Maybe you're saying that to people. I think I met somebody really special. And then all of a sudden, this person is dragging their heels, taking their time. Why is the Eight of Cups here, please? We have the Hierophant. Oh, and the Nine of Cups. Oh, that's what's going on here. So this person is checking with the higher self. See, they're looking for someone who wants the commitment. They're not interested in being with someone who's just into hit it and quit it. I don't think they thought that of you, by the way. I think you're coming up as the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles. I feel like you're coming up as someone who is very deep, someone who's very empathic or psychic. You're coming up as someone who's compassionate, kind, a great mother or father, somebody who's on the ball, right? Analytical, somebody who they had a really good time speaking with. But I feel like with the Hierophant showing up with the Nine of Cups, it's like the Emperor is saying, but I'm happy being single. Like, do I want to invest here and give up my singledom? And I feel like this Emperor is looking for a commitment. Like they're not looking just to date someone short term. They want to go really slow because if it's going to work over years, it'll work over years. This person is like, but am I happy being single? So I feel like checking with the higher self, but also realizing that they're on the straight and narrow path and that they always do the right thing and they don't want to lead you on. And if I'm interested in this person, or am I happier being single with the 9 of Cups? They feel like you could be the wish fulfillment, but then they're going to have to give up, you know, the way that they are, doing what they want when they want to do. The King of Wands doesn't really take direction from anybody. I do what I want when I want to do it. I go there when I want to go. Tell me more about this over here. We do have the 7 of Swords. We have the 9 of Swords. So on the down low here, I feel like you are a little bit upset. I feel like you're a little bit worried. I feel like you're blaming it on yourself. And I don't think that you should, whether you're the feminine or the masculine. I don't think you have anything to blame on yourself. I feel like the connection you felt was real. I feel like somebody here is holding back because they have a lot to lose. The Emperor has a lot to lose, whether they're feminine or masculine, right? They have a lot to lose because they have an empire and they're making decisions for more than just themselves. They're making the best decision for everyone involved because they're also the King of Swords. So I feel like you thought that things were going to move forward from here, that the door was opening, and the 8 of Wands tells me someone's going to take their shot, things are going to move forward, and then all of a sudden it goes silent and you're wondering why it goes silent. Tell me what the outcome is here. Is this Emperor going to be connecting with Taurus? Is Taurus going to be connecting with the Emperor? We've got the 2 of Pentacles. We've got the 3 of Wands. And we've got the Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're just supposed to sit pretty here, whether you're feminine or masculine pretty. I feel like you're just supposed to wait for a moment. Think about it. I feel like the 3 Pentacles here, that this needs to move into a partnership first, and I feel like it needs to take its time. I feel like there's 3 Wands here, but one is ready to burn out, which means that somebody is planning to make a decision to take action. So whether that's you or them, it feels like the Page of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles is 3 Pentacles. We have to move this to a place of building the foundation first. Maybe we should just go out for coffee. Maybe we should just go for a walk. Let's get to know each other. Are you on my side? Do we have the same sort of ideals? Or do we have the same sort of, because this person, I feel like the Emperor is somebody who is in the Hierophant energy. So this is somebody who always does the right thing, who's on the right path, who's very charitable, maybe someone who's religious or spiritual, or, they have certain things that someone has to align with them in order for them to give up their singledom. So I feel like somebody is preparing to move this into a partnership phase where we can get to know each other. We can get to know friends of friends. We can bring groups of people together, or maybe go back into the social group where we met. But it feels like somebody here is willing to move it to a partnership and maybe have another face-to-face meeting is what it feels like here. So I think that there will be communication again, whether you connect with them or they connect with you. And the future tells me that somebody is unsure. It feels like you or them, somebody, maybe both of you, are having these intrusive thoughts like maybe this person doesn't like me. And so they're thinking it over, trying to learn from the situation. But we do have the King and the Queen of Wands. This is a soulmate connection, and that's why somebody here is freaked out. We have the Ace of Wands, and there was an immediate connection here. Yep. Somebody is scared that what happened before is going to happen again. I'm going to come out of my comfort zone, and then I'm going to try at love again. I'm going to try it again, and I'm going to be very connected to this person. And what if it does go to the 4 of Wands? And then I don't get my justice. So somebody here has been hurt in the past, and they don't want to be hurt again. And they're very attracted, and they don't want you to think that they're just there for the passion. But there's this undeniable connection of 2 people who had this boom. Like it felt like it's this real spark of energy, right? It's like when you're walking across the carpet and dragging your feet and you hit somebody and it's like a little, right? Static electricity. Ooh, a little jolt of energy. That's what this feels like here. No matter how far apart we are, right? It feels like we had this jolt and now we can't stop thinking about it. So I feel like there is going to be communication. I feel like you guys will get face to face again. And I feel like it's going to move slow though. I'm going to say don't expect it around the corner. I feel like you've already released it though. Taurus, it feels like you've already released it and you're like, meh, well, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But this was a good connection. And I think that you're overthinking it because you're thinking, well, why aren't they taking action? And it's just because this person has a lot to lose. They're not sure if they want to be single or if they want to be in a relationship. And they're not a person who's going to lead you on because they're very stable, right? They do have this pentacle here, which I believe has been rooting for a while. And they've been looking for someone to plant the pentacle with. But this plant, if they do plant the pentacle, it goes to commitment. Like they're not doing, let's date now and again. This is like the one that I'm going to have for a while. That's why they're moving so slow. Or maybe you are. I'm going to leave that there. Thank you, Taurus, for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'll go now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. Bye-bye.